Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy Coach DC coming back at you today with another video. And yeah, I figured y'all would like this one. I'm out here in these rig streets, you know, just getting clips for my for the route diversity, I think that's what I'm gonna name it, virtual that's coming out in a couple days. And so this was an interesting game, as you see right there. It's already interesting, as he's throwing right at me. And then the thing was, he came out in 5 wides, and y'all know how I feel about people running 5 wides. I'm sending straight gas every play. I don't care. We just gonna have to take the risk and just see how he holds up, because yeah, that A-gapper is screaming every time. Well, for some reason it did not look like he was throwing him. But yeah, he still completed the pass, and then he tried to throw it right there. They tried to make me turn the wrong way. That should have been a pick, as far as I'm concerned. But so we playing good defense, got him the 4th and 1 right here. And so, man, I'm talking about, I got people right. Oh my God, man, right where we need to be, man. Just could not get the knockout right there. I mean, you couldn't ask for much better defense than that. But so he goes for 2 at this point, and so right here. Yeah, my antennas are already anytime somebody comes out and if they immediately go for 2, you know, you start paying attention, because you're like, all right, man, this is one of those people. And so, you know, fortunately I was able to hold him off, you know, keep him out of the 2-point conversion. And then this right here happened. And man, I was like, man, I contemplated on cutting the game off, and I was like, man. But the competitor in me, is opposed to me quit. I'm one of those people who, when something frustrates me, I'm gonna fight it until the bitter end, even if I lose. So it's just, yeah, it's hard for me to quit. And so you see what Madden giveth, Madden taketh away. And so you see him shanking that kick right there. I'm sure his kick meter probably went fast and then slow and then didn't move at all. Yeah, like mine does. All right, so anyway, 6-0. So all that down by 6 now. So I'm just like, all right, man, let's lock in. We already kind of know what we're in for here. This is gonna be, yeah, a war of possessions at this point. And so good pass right there. Caught him with a nice little pass in the seam, got us down to the 19, tried to hit him in the flats right there, pick up 3 yards. And so right now I'm just really trying to just, you know, just feel out the defense a little bit. Good comeback route right there for the touchdown, went up 7-6. Wow, he felt like that should have been a pick too, as well as I did, as he throws, whoa, right there in the seam. Man, I really felt like we should have been able to get our hands on that and get a pick right there, but got him to 4th and 10 right here. And so right here we drop off a little bit, and man, he hits me with a comeback route. And boy, I really felt like we had some good defense on the field right there. I don't know what my corner was doing on that side right there, but it wasn't what I thought. But boy, I guess wrong right there. I really was about to jump that little out route, and then I felt like I had the enough help, and so I came back inside. So that was a good pass by him. And so 7-6, he hits me right there in the seam, and I'm like, wow, all right, that's what we're doing. And runs up the middle, goes up 12-7, goes for 2, you know, as he should at this point. And no, Bayard right there with a good play, nice little, you know, little goal line scheme that we have going on. And so, you know, at this point now, the kicks are an adventure, because I'm just like, whoa, hey, man, I don't know what's worse, the game or the people that play it. And so now at this point, yeah, I'm really, yeah, I'm into this one now. So my thing is, boy, I missed that seam route right there for a touchdown, but was able to catch Burden on the return right there. Really good pickup, got me up to the 42. Got set up right there and caught him slipping right. Man, Madden, come on, man. Y'all, bro, I don't know. Why is it always me? I don't understand, man. I do not understand. That was an easy touchdown right there. Or at least it was going to get me down there in the field goal range if he caught me from behind. Come on, man. Oh, boy, this game is hate. Anyway, all right, catch him in the seam. Man, see, and they don't drop nothing. You know what I'm saying? Boy, when I throw something up, boy, it's just, yeah, everybody and their mama going for the pick. And they going to get it. I promise you. They'll pass the ball around before they ever let it hit the ground when I throw it in even remote traffic. As you saw that guy just run for 35 yards. Then my guy just stands there and watches him. And so now we're in a little bit of trouble, but good defense right there. He rolled himself right into that sack right there. He's trying to catch me with a little cheap motion right there. Hang on. Good play right there in the flats. Good tackle right there by Gordon. And so we get him to a 3rd and 14. And now, I ain't even going to say that, man. I just, man, sometimes Madden just, boy, this game is diabolical in the way that it treats some of us. Because that was crazy. Man, I was in the perfect spot, and all of a sudden he throws the ball, and he gets the perfect animation. Oh, my God, man. Anyway. Got him down to 2nd and goal. Good play right there. Man, my defensive back just will not animate, but there was no need right there as we drop Edmonds off, you know, out there in a nice little regular hook curl, and he gets the pick. So 7-12, into the 3rd quarter as we get a chance to go up right here. Good possession. Boy, really good block by the center right there. Man, boy, I could not get the move I was looking for as I hit him right there in the flats. And so now, yeah, you know, getting down closer to the 2 minutes, you know, time to start looking down the field just a little bit. Want to pick up at least one or two chunk plays as I catch him right there in the middle. This time, yeah, I did not bullet pass it. That time, yeah, put a little lob on it, and the safety just misjudged the ball right there as I go for 2 right there and get myself up by 3 points. And so now 2 minutes, 21 seconds left as he goes right back to the seam and hits me right there with Tyreek Hill. It just seems like we cannot stop Hill in the seams. Past the A-chain right there out in the flats. And so, yeah, he's right back in field goal range. And so right now I'm just trying to keep everything in front of me, you know, try to make it hard for him down here in the red zone if we can just make a play. Man, I'm talking about he is snapping and just throwing the ball, and it's just like, I mean, yeah, we just had no defensive resistance whatsoever on that drive for nothing he was doing. And so here we go again. All right, well, at least that time we were able to field it cleanly. And so my thing is, it's 1 minute 5 seconds left, 2 timeouts, man. And so it's just really time to lock in, time to, you know, take some shots down the field, or just, you know, get ourselves in a position where we can just make some plays and get out of bounds in order to stop the clock, you know, to preserve the timeouts and at least, you know, put us in a position, you know, where we get in the red zone. We're not so rushed. But, you know, we're doing a good job right there and catching him once again. I mean, there was a theme on that drive right there. I just saw something in his defense where he kept playing with that linebacker, and the more he cheated down, you know, I kept seeing those routes they were running from left to right, where we're getting open, like that Texas route and that tight end slant as he tries to catch me with Tyreek Hill right there again in the seams, and nope, not that time. So went for the swat, got the pick, and yeah, hey man, sometimes it's tough out here in these red streets, man. You know what I'm saying? I like good comp though, even though, you know, I hate the kick and stuff, but yeah, trying something new, man. But appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. Yep, stay tuned, man. Virtual coming up. It's your boy Coach. I'm out.